Well, federal law enforcement agencies say the cost of securing next week's inauguration is close to $35 million. Nearly 25,000 National Guard members are expected to be on the ground the day of the ceremony. Skylar Henry is on Capitol Hill, where the House Speaker is launching new investigations.
The nation's capital is in lockdown, 5 days ahead of the inauguration of President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris.
Yes. We cannot allow a recurrence of the chaos and illegal activity that the United States and the world witnessed last week.
The Justice Department reported on a Friday conference call the bulk of 98 criminal cases filed so far in connection to last week's Capitol assault are federal felony cases. D.C.'s acting U.S. Attorney Michael Sherwin added that right now there is no direct evidence teams of rioters were looking to capture or kill during the assault, but investigations are ongoing.
That is a Tier 1 top priority for both the U.S. Attorney's Office and our federal law enforcement partners to see, again, whether there was this overarching command and control and whether there were these organized teams that were organized to breach the Capitol and then perhaps try to accomplish some type of a mission inside the Capitol.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has authorized her own review of Capitol security in light of last week's assault.
I have asked retired Lieutenant General Russell Honore to lead an immediate review of security infrastructure, interagency processes, and command and control. A source close to Vice President Mike Pence confirms a Washington Post report that he was rushed away from the Senate chamber just 1 minute before rioters reached nearby halls. In a statement to CBS News, the U.S. Secret Service said Vice President Pence was secure at all times on January 6th. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Well, Governor Larry Hogan has declared a state of emergency ahead of the inauguration. This will allow Maryland to more quickly and effectively coordinate with D.C. or any other state should the need arise. 1,000 members of the Maryland National Guard will be present in Washington, D.C. to aid in security efforts on Inauguration Day. You can expect to see extra security from the State House to here in Baltimore.
We have protocols in place, and we've adjusted manpower to make sure we have sufficient coverage to make sure all of our city buildings are safe.
The governor's order of the state of emergency is in full effect until Thursday, the day following the inauguration. Well, President Trump plans to leave Washington, D.C. the morning of Inauguration Day. Sources say the president will have a ceremonial farewell at Joint Base Andrews. President Trump has already said he will not attend President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration on Wednesday. Now, while the president still has not congratulated President-elect, Vice President Mike Pence did call Kamala Harris to offer well wishes and assistance. This was their first conversation since the debate. Vice President Pence does plan to attend Wednesday's inauguration. And of course, you can stay with WJZ for complete coverage of the crisis in the Capitol and President-elect Biden's inauguration. We'll bring you updates on air, online, at any time on the WJZ mobile app.